the science of reversing age-related muscle loss. The premise of the provided research is nothing short of revolutionary. The rapid, seemingly inevitable decline in muscle mass, up to 8% per decade after age 60, as mentioned, is not permanent. The body's capacity for muscle growth, or myofibrillar protein synthesis, MPS, is not permanently shut down after 60. It simply becomes less sensitive to usual triggers, requiring a more precise and potent stimulus to activate it. The core claim is that a specific low-impact routine, based on a Harvard Medical School study, can reverse nearly 5 years of muscle loss in a single month, achieving a purported 45% average increase in muscle mass within 30 days among 847 adults over 60. This dramatic result is attributed to exercises that provide the right trigger to the body's muscle-building machinery. The subsequent analysis of 5 key exercises breaks down how this is achieved, focusing on strength, stability, and functional independence, the cornerstones of healthy aging. Nutritional foundation, protein for muscle synthesis. Before diving into the exercises, the script highlights the absolute necessity of adequate protein intake. Muscle tissue is literally built from protein, and the efficiency with which older adults utilize dietary protein for MPS is known to decline, a phenomenon referred to as anabolic resistance. Point 1. The protein formula and anabolic resistance. The problem: older adults require a higher threshold of leucine, an essential amino acid, and total protein per meal to kickstart the muscle-building process compared to younger individuals. The research cited from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition suggests older adults need 25% to 30% more protein to achieve the same anabolic response. The recommended minimum. The formula provided is simple and practical: body weight in pounds, x 0.7 equals minimum daily protein in grams. For a 150-pound individual, this translates to a minimum of 105 grams of protein daily. This recommendation aligns with many geriatric nutrition guidelines that advocate for 1.2 to 1.7 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day for older adults engaged in resistance training. Post-exercise nutrition. A critical detail often missed is consuming protein within 2 hours after exercise. Point 2. This post-workout window, where muscle tissue is highly sensitized to protein and carbohydrates, is shown to enhance MPS by up to 50% in older adults, maximizing returns on the effort put into the exercises. The 5 pillars of senior strength and stability. The exercise program is a masterclass in functional fitness, targeting balance, posterior chain strength, lower body power, posture, and core stability. Exercise number 5. Standing knee raises with support. This exercise is not just about lifting the knee. It's a foundational movement for balance and fall prevention. Target muscles. Hip flexors, specifically the iliopsoas group, quadriceps, and core stabilizers. Scientific rationale, Boston University study. 26% increase in hip flexor strength. 38% improvement in single-leg balance time, the single greatest predictor of fall risk in seniors. 29% improvement in step clearance height, reducing the risk of tripping over low obstacles. Execution for maximum benefit. Preparation secret. Activate the standing leg first by pressing the foot firmly into floor and squeezing the glute muscle. This creates a stable base, purportedly improving effectiveness by 41%. Ascent. Slow lift 3 seconds of the knee, keeping the torso upright. Hold. A 2-second isometric hold at the top. This pause is critical, as isometric holds at peak contraction are reported to increase muscle fiber recruitment by 34%. Descent. Controlled, slow lowering 3 seconds of the leg. Progression. Reduce hand support, fingertips only. Hold a light weight in the free hand or add a small knee circle at the top. Breathing. Exhale on the lift effort. Inhale on the lower return. Exercise number 4. Glute bridges. The glutes are the largest and most powerful muscle group in the body, essential for walking, running, and rising from a seated position. Point 3. Glute bridges are a low-impact method to restore this posterior chain power. Point 4. Target muscles. Gluteus maximus primary, hamstrings, core muscles, and pelvic floor. Scientific rationale, UCLA study. 42% increase in glute strength, 36% reduction in lower back pain, due to stronger glutes stabilizing the pelvis. 48% improvement in the ability to rise from a seated position without hands. Execution for maximum benefit. Preparation secret. Pelvic tilt before lifting. Gently flatten the lower back against the floor to engage the core. This posterior pelvic tilt increases glute activation by 38% while protecting the lumbar spine. Ascent. Squeeze the glutes and press through the heels, lifting the hips until the body forms a straight line from knees to shoulders. Pressing through the heels specifically increases glute activation by 25%. Hold. A 3-second extended hold at the top while maintaining the glute squeeze. This time under tension is key, reportedly improving MPS by 44%. Descent. A very slow, controlled lowering for seconds, immediately starting the next repetition upon touching the floor, avoiding a full rest. Progression. Increase the hold time, up to 5 seconds. Perform single-leg glute bridges or add a resistance band around the knees to promote glute external rotation. Exercise number 3. Chair squats. Often considered the king of functional lower body exercises, the chair squat is a direct practice for one of the most vital daily activities, getting up and down. Target muscles, quadriceps, hamstrings, and gluteus maximus, collectively representing over 40% of total muscle mass. Scientific rationale, Stanford University study. 38% increase in leg strength. 45% improvement in stair climbing ability. 27% increase in walking speed. Execution for maximum benefit. Stance. Feet shoulder width apart, with toes pointing slightly outward, about $15 carat /circ dollar. A position shown to reduce knee stress by 23%. Movement pattern. Hip hinge. Initiate the movement by pushing the hips back, as if closing a car door with a bottom 0.5. Do not initiate with the knees bending. Descent. Slow lowering 3 seconds to a barely touch of the chair seat. Avoiding a full sit-down maintains muscle tension. Ascent. Push through the heels to stand, simultaneously and consciously squeezing the glute muscles. Conscious glute engagement increases muscle activation during squats by 44%. Progression. Increase the hold time at the bottom, or gradually transition to a lower chair or no chair at all. Exercise number 2. Resistance band rows. This movement targets the natural armor of the body, the back muscles, which are responsible for posture, spinal stability, and counteracting the forward slump typical of aging. Target muscles, latissimus dorsi, rhomboids, middle trapezius, and rear deltoids, the muscles that retract the shoulders. Scientific rationale, Johns Hopkins study. 42% increase in back strength. 52% reduction in upper back and neck pain. Participants gain an average of 1.2 inches in height from improved posture alone. Execution for maximum benefit. Preparation tip. Sit tall and pull your shoulders back and down 10 times to pre-activate the back muscles. Pulling phase. Pull the band by driving the elbows straight back, not out to the sides. Imagine squeezing a pencil between the shoulder blades 2 seconds. Hold. A 2-second isometric squeeze at full contraction. This pause boosts rhomboid muscle activation by a reported 61%. Eccentric phase, a very slow, controlled return 3 to 4 seconds to the start. Emphasizing this eccentric phase is highly effective for building muscle, increasing MPS by a significant 48%. Progression. Use a thicker band, double up the band, or perform the rows one arm at a time. Exercise number 1. The modified plank, the anti-aging trigger. The modified plank is presented as a fountain of youth exercise because it's an isometric total body stabilizer that, in the Harvard study, showed systemic benefits beyond muscle strength. Target muscles, transverse abdominis, deep core, internal and external obliques, erector spinae, lower back, and secondary activation of the glutes and quads. Scientific rationale, Harvard Medical School study. 47% increase in core strength, 54% improvement in balance, 63% drop in fall risk. Cellular aging reversal, improvement in telomerase activity, a key cellular aging marker, equivalent to that seen in people 15 years younger. The modification, keeping the knees on the ground while moving them back until body forms a straight line from head to knees. This reduces a load by $40 while maintaining $85 of the muscle activation of full plank. Execution for maximum benefit. Form: elbows directly under shoulders, back completely flat. No hips sagging or raising. Core engagement. Pull the belly button gently toward the spine, activating the deep transverse abdominis, the body's internal weight belt. Duration. Aim for 3 15-second holds with a 30-second rest between each. Multiple short holds are shown to maintain higher muscle activation and prevent exhausting the user compared to one long hold. Never hold your breath. Progression. Increase hold time by 5 seconds per week, or lift one arm forward for a 5-second hold for a balance challenge. Integration and consistency. The path to functional improvement. The power of this routine lies in its synergistic effect. It covers all major movement patterns. Pushing not explicitly in the 5, but squatting is a lower body push, pulling band rows, hinging squat/bridges, and stabilizing plank/knee raises. Scheduling. Start with every other day for first week to allow for muscle adaptation and recovery, a time when MPS is most active. Progress to 5 or 6 days per week thereafter, always ensuring one full rest day. Time and adherence. The total workout time is concise, 20 to 25 minutes. While mid-morning is suggested for peak coordination or first thing in the morning for core benefits, the most important factor is consistency, the time you'll actually stick to. Recovery. Tracking progress rep/hold times provides motivation, and the focus on post-exercise protein intake is paramount for maximizing muscle growth. Listen to your body. Muscle soreness is normal. Sharp pain requires stopping and consulting a healthcare professional. Point 6. By providing a comprehensive stimulus, focusing on key muscle groups, and emphasizing controlled, slow movement, especially the eccentric phase, this 5-exercise routine is designed to effectively override age-related anabolic resistance, leading to significant, measurable improvements in strength, stability, and cellular vitality.